Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 8 of my 12 days of Christmas. I remember the day today and I am feeling so much better this morning. I had a really good sleep. I slept in, I woke up, I edited yesterday's video. It's about 10 o'clock and I am just getting ready for the day. I haven't had breakfast and I'm actually really hungry. I was waiting for Emma because she wants to make muesli with me and I was gonna do it with her, but I think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and start because I'm just too hungry. I'm in Melbourne, in case you guys missed that. So today's my first proper day, my first full day in Melbourne. We have some friends arriving this afternoon, which is fun. We're going to lunch, we're going to do some Christmas shopping. And yeah, I'm a little bit undecided about what the weather's doing. It's kind of like looking like it might be sunny, but it's saying it's only going to be 18, which is a little bit cold, to be honest. So I'm making muesli and I've made this before in a video, but I'm kind of making the half-assed version today because I couldn't find all the ingredients that I normally put in. So I just have my oats here that I'm about to toast in the oven till they become nice and crunchy. And then I couldn't find the sliced almonds, so I just have normal almonds and I'm gonna cut them up in somewhat slices. And I got my rice bran cereal, which is like my favorite part of it. I'm so glad I could find them. And also rice puffs. So I'm gonna cook the oats and then mix it all together and keep it in a container. Also, in other exciting news, Tim gave me one of my Christmas presents early because he saw me struggling with my other tripod and it kept falling and breaking and it was too heavy. My camera was too heavy for it and all sorts of things. So I got a new Gorilla Pod. This one is so fancy and so strong. It just holds my camera, my big camera, with ease, and I'm in love with it. Some strawberries and some almonds. Oh, I managed to crush up my almonds a little bit. Apparently this is a really Aussie way of cutting the mango. Did you know that? You push it up like that. To eat it. Or if you want to scoop it, you just scoop it. I love this. Cows need holidays too.
Permanent holidays.
Permanent holidays.
So cute that mangoes have cheeks and peaches have bums.
Some chia seeds as well. Dun-dun-dun. Bonsai to the rescue. Hello, pumpkin.
Did you burn something?
I burnt a little bit of oats.
You smell burning.
How can you smell that from upstairs?
Yeah.
Mmm. It's so good. I'm all sweaty. Hi. That was actually ridiculously filling. I just popped the rest in a container and I'm gonna put it away. Are you twerking? Guys, it's a miracle. I'm currently the first person ready, waiting for everyone else, and I'm gonna upload my video while I wait. So apparently we're going to stop along the way to lunch at these houses. It's really sunny right now. At these houses that are really famous in Melbourne. They're like these colourful houses and I've actually never even heard of them, but apparently they're really famous and even Emma knows about them and she's from Canada and I don't know why I don't know, but anyway. Margot, are they pretty spectacular?
They're not that exciting, they're just really pretty.
On the outside?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you just right there, eating spinach?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my greens in before we eat out. What can I eat?
Hey, that's right. What are we doing?
All right, enough looking at yourself. Let's go.
Look at you. All right, so we arrived at the beaches and the houses. However, it's really windy, it's really cold, and there's about 150 people down there. So we're gonna try and come back later on this afternoon or at sunset and have a look at them then, because maybe there'll be less people and maybe it won't be so horrible, or maybe it'll be worse, who knows. Hello. Yay! Look at this beautiful hot chocolate. Oi! Alright, so we have our pancakes. I'm just taking some photos for Emma. Dun, 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 dun. Yum! And here we have our tofu scramble with the side of avocado. Yeah. Uh-oh, don't pack it up too much.
No, you gotta pack it up so it hits the top of your nose. No, it's gotta be nose high. Getting on your nose?
Alright, so lunch is finished up. That was really, really delicious. Urban Produce was the place that we went to, if you didn't see that. And I love sharing dishes because I always get to taste more than one thing.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I think it's epic.
We are now going to head to do some Christmas shopping because Emma hasn't quite finished her Christmas shopping. This is a very fancy shopping centre. Look at all the little lights. We are in the fancy area. We need to get back down to like the common folk area. The common folk area.
But it does give as well.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Buying the same shoes as you. I want to be just like Bonnie Rebecca, guys.
Yay! What are we getting?
Bath bomb.
Hi Santa! Can I high five you?
Yep.
Should we do a video?
Thank you. Alright, thank God I'm out of the shopping centre because there was just too much going on there. I couldn't deal. Anyway, so me and Emma are just on the way home and we thought we'd stop back by those little houses that we're going to look at this morning because it should be less busy now. Look at the little houses! So many people here and it's so windy. Snacking on some pumpkin seeds.
Pretty good.
Can you just tell them again?
I think I've said this before, but Margot was the original instigator of the pak choy, okay?
Original. OG.
I take...
Which stands for?
I think so. Oh no, OG stands for original gangster.
Yeah, that too. Pak choy gangster.
Margot was...
OJ Low.
She was the OG of pak choy. So...
You're welcome.
I can't take full credit for it.
Or any.
You take full credit of creating the pak choy game. Revolution.
Okay. Just wanted to make it clear.
Dinner is served. We have brown rice, tomato and black beans, avocado, pumpkin baked, pak choy, some sweet potato, and one little lonesome normal potato as well. I am so excited to eat this right now. But I need to drink some water first because I'm really dehydrated. You do Dobby.
Dobby never hurt.
Jeremy can literally do like all the characters of Harry Potter.
I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses. I can teach you how to mix fame, brew glory, and even put a stopper in death.
So, me and Emma are just wrapping up the night and we're here with our laptops and we were just brainstorming what we're going to cook on Christmas Day, and I thought, why not share this with you guys? Because even though I'm not actually making the food right now, I can still talk to you about what we're going to be making.
It's just Emily.
Rude. It's Emily! We're going to talk about what we're making and hopefully give you guys some ideas because, you know, I like hearing what other people are going to cook on Christmas Day because it's like fun and, you know, vegan food is amazing. And, you know, Christmas is mainly revolved around a lot of meat, hey?
Yes.
A lot of meat, a lot of chicken, a lot of turkey. So it can be like kind of overwhelming for vegans at first because they're like, oh my God. Especially because most of them are going to be with their family and have to, you know, deal with lots of non-vegan food. So, you know, you always want to make sure you bring a dish and share it with other people and have enough food for yourself and have enough food for other people to try and put in a bit of an effort, you know, because otherwise people are going to think that you're weird or annoying or inconvenient or...
Yeah. And if you don't plan anything, then you'll be stuck at the dinner table with nothing.
Yeah, with nothing to eat, and that will just be a bad Christmas. And also, I kind of talked about this before, like always just trying to like, you know, reason with your family, like compromise, like how about we do a vegan this or a vegan that instead of having, you know, this like non-vegan dish, you know what I mean? Or like try and take one of their favorite dishes and like make it vegan. Anyway. We are having a completely vegan Christmas because we're just going to be with our friends here and everyone's vegan, so that's awesome. I think I'm going to put it here instead so they can see. So I was thinking of making lots of baked vegetables and I'm thinking one tray of like you know, like carrots and like zucchini and like pumpkin.
No.
No?
Mashed carrots and turnips.
Is that good?
That's so good.
Really? Okay. Mashed carrots and turnips. I've never had that.
Oh my god, my mom makes it every year because my grandma used to make it.
And do you put like vegan butter in it, or like?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Because you put real butter in it at home.
Okay, yeah. So vegan butter. You can do that, or like mashed potato in general is amazing.
Yeah.
And
But you can do both.
But you can do both, mashed and baked. And yeah, so I want to do like baked vegetables and with like lots of like herbs, so like rosemary, thyme, sage, like those kind of herbs are really like perfect for baking. And then I want to do a big one of potatoes as well. And like rosemary and potatoes is just my dream match in heaven. What you do is you bake with whole garlic cloves in the baking dish, and it like
No, I think
just
rosemary
gets this like rosemary, like garlicky kind of
I think
flavor.
that's
And yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, lots of baked vegetables, and then with baked vegetables you have to have gravy. Oh my god, who is she? You don't like gravy? What do you mean?
Well, because gravy's always made from dead animals.
No, you make vegan mushroom gravy.
I've never had mushroom gravy.
You've never had mushroom gravy?
Oh, maybe once in London.
Okay, I love mushroom gravy. We also like to have things like lots of salads, and potato salad is one of my favorites, so I'm still sticking to the starch potato thing right now. But it's pretty easy to find like vegan mayonnaise in the shops. I'm gonna do some research now and leave like all of the good recipes that I find in the description down below, or any kind of ideas or inspiration or things like that in the description down below. This came from Tim and Angelo. They're insisting on like a Mexican theme going on the table as well. So they're gonna make black bean chili because it's a really good like staple for everyone to just be able to eat. And I'm gonna have black bean chili, and Angelo wants to have like nacho as like a pre-starter.
Salsa?
Yeah, salsa and vegan cheese and guacamole. And so yeah, we're gonna put the black beans. How I make black beans is usually just black beans, like a lot of tomatoes, herbs and spices like cumin, coriander, bay leaves, and lots of garlic and capsicum, chopped up onion, mix it all up, and then I blend half of the mixture and leave the other half whole, and then it kind of like gets like nice and thick and like lush. And then you like pour it over the top of nachos, and then you put like cheese and guacamole.
And then do you bake it? Or you just...
Yeah, then you bake it because the cheese melts. We also want to make some sort of pie, like a savory pie. So like, no, we're gonna make that pie as well. But we're gonna make some sort of pie, like a mushroom pie. We're gonna do mushroom leek, and Emily has a recipe in her ebook that we're probably just gonna follow, which is like a mushroom tofu leek pie, which is really delicious. So we're probably gonna follow that. But if not, there's heaps of vegan mushroom pies out there on the internet. You're going nuts. There's so many recipes. Like a pasta, like an Italian style kind of pasta where you have lots of like roast capsicum, olives. You can even have some roast eggplant in there, and some, what's that, artichoke, and then you kind of mix it up with like a lemon kind of like dressing, and like lots of herbs like parsley through it, and it's like a really fresh like Italian kind of pasta, and it's like a cold pasta. So
oh, it's cold.
Yeah. You can have it warm if you wanted to, but like we have cold pasta.
Is it? Like
penne, like the spiral. The penne or spiral.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I gotcha.
And then, bruschetta. Bruschetta is one of my favorite like starters ever. Like pretty much tomato and basil and garlic on bread.
On a toasted piece of
toasted
or
baguette or sourdough, yeah. Another thing I really want to get is tofurkey, because I've never tried a tofurkey.
Can you buy tofurkey?
Yeah. We're gonna go to the vegan shop, and like I know that a lot of places will be able to find it pretty easily, especially in America. And then for dessert, we're gonna have Emily's chocolate chip cookies, which everyone drools over. And then we're gonna attempt to make a pumpkin pie for Emma. And then I had this idea of making a bread and butter pudding, because I've never made one before, but it's really simple. It's pretty much bread. You put layers of bread, and then you put like some sort of fruit, like berries, or like you could make like a berry like sauce, like if you just boil down some berries with, make a berry compote, or you could put like sliced pear, and then you usually top it with some sugar, and then you pour the custard over the top, and then you put another layer of bread, and you just keep doing that until you fill the dish up. So it's like bread, fruit, custard, bread, fruit, custard, bread, fruit, custard. Where did you hear about this? Jamie Oliver has a recipe for it, but it's not a vegan one. And then you bake it in the oven, and the bread absorbs like all the custard and like all the fruit and the sugar, and it's like this like, oh. I feel like it's be pretty easy to make. So, yeah. And then of course you could also have like Christmas pudding. I'm not 100% sure if the Christmas cake is vegan from Coles, but I know that it can be found and can be done. So Christmas cake is also a really good option, but if not, you can always just make your own, and there's so many recipes out there online. So yeah, that is pretty much everything that we're gonna try and attempt to make on Christmas Day. Yes? Yeah. Oh, shepherd's pie. That's what I was thinking as well. Shepherd's pie is a really good one to make on Christmas Day. I will link that down below. I've got a few different recipes. Really? If you have some recipes that you make each year or that you really want to make this year, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to know what you're making.
So we'll show them what all this ends up looking like.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm going to be vlogging Christmas Day, which is in like 3 or 4 days, and so I will show you guys everything that we eat then. Yay! Yay! I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye!